News 10 NBC is proud to highlight this year's ESL Heart of Service Award winners. A Vietnam veteran who survived homelessness and addiction, Emil Anderson, has dedicated his life to spreading a message of hope and love. News 10 NBC's Emily Putnam shows us how.
Back when I was in high school, they had the draft.
Emil Anderson stepped into a life of service when he was a teenager.
By the time I was about to turn 19, they dropped me in the jungles of Vietnam. And I had to grow up quick.
Transitioning back to civilian life was a challenge for Anderson.
While I was in Vietnam, because of what was going on and what I saw and did, I started using drugs and alcohol. And I struggled with medicating my pain that I was going through. And when I came home, the struggle continued.
Anderson became homeless and had a hard time finding a job. But with help from the Veterans Outreach Center, he turned his problems into purpose.
I went to the VA one day and they was like, there's a room over here and there's some veterans having a meeting. I need you to go in there. And I was like, what's it about?
It was a men's group that Anderson would later lead. Now he is dedicated to mentoring his veteran brothers.
In the service, we say, leave no man behind. So I don't leave anybody behind.
And he helps the next generation get off on the right foot.
He encourages us to speak with kindness and be respectful to each other.
He makes sure that we're leaders and not followers, and we're examples to everybody else around us.
He coaches a STEP team at Nativity Prep and speaks to students at McQuaid Jesuit, sharing his story.
We all need to find a way to give back in some kind of way. Any way you can, just give back to life.
Anderson's faith, a driving force, filling his heart with a love for service.
I can never, ever, ever repay God for what he's done for me, but I keep on trying.
Oh, just love that. You can read more about Anderson and our other Heart of Service winners on our website, WHEC.com.